Welcome back. Taking a break from this, trying to get this ready for the MOT. I've got a few issues going on with the headlights at the minute, which will come up in a later video, but I just want to do a quick video, if it works, I've been assured it'll work, about the seatbelt. I've got a bit of an issue with the seatbelt. Let's dive straight into it and we'll have a look and see what the problem is. So I filmed an al fresco today. So seatbelt, it's not what everyone thinks it'll be about the seatbelt not retracting. Not a great deal I can do with that. I suspect it's just the spring getting weak. However, what I've got is it stopped latching. There we go. Right, as you can see, the seatbelt has stopped latching. Now, this actually happened last year on my way to Assured. Not a word of a lie. Driving along 70 mile an hour down the M1, ping, seatbelt just popped off. 2 seconds later, underneath the flyover, in great big graffiti letters on top of the flyover, RIP Tony, R.I.P. Tony. Put a bit of fear up us, I'll be honest. I wasn't quite sure what was going on. Anyway, yeah, so I managed to nurse it all the way back, sat on the seatbelt, you know, a little bit shady, but it worked. I've been assured it's just as simple as a spring that pops off inside the buckle itself, and that you can actually prise them apart, pop the spring back on, put them back together again. Needs to do with the MOT, so whether it's knackered and doesn't work, needs replacing, or whether I can fix it, fantastic result, doesn't need replacing, we'll see how it goes. First thing we need to do though is get the, we'll lock the pre-tensioner out I think first, before we do anything, just to cover myself, because I've had one of these go off on us before and it blows the whole thing apart, to be fair. Right, let's get on with it. Try and do this without getting in everyone's way. Pre-tensioner off, there's a screw in the front, and I'm sure, I think there's a screw in the back if I remember rightly. Actually, no screw in the back, it's just tipped in. It's just, oh god. Right, so pre-tensioner, in case anybody doesn't know, before you take the seats out, there's a little red clip on the back of here. And what you do is you pop that little red clip into there, it actually locks in, it stops your pre-tensioner going off when you're mucking about with the seats or the seatbelt. As soon as you remove this seat, this thing collapses, pulls the cable and smashes this to bits. Hey, hold on, let's have a look. Smashes that to bits. Right, being short, this just prizes apart. It didn't tell us, however, so it prized apart. Right, not sure if you can see, I'll try and get this in a good light, but as you can see, where's my screwdriver? There, right, so you see that spring there, I'm assuming it's supposed to be on that, and that to push that up. So it's all it should be a matter of doing is popping that spring back together again, and then put the seatbelt clip back together. I hope. Let's just see how this goes. There we go, right. Straighten this spring a little bit, because the spring was a little bit cockeyed. Now, hopefully, Should be a case of doing that. There we go. Simple as that. Right. It was a little bit fiddly to get it all back together again, especially to get the little rubber boot back inside the clip, the plastics. However, for a quick, literally it took us 10 minutes, never done it before. It now works a treat, and that's it, we're happy with that. So that's the seatbelt done, ready for its MOT. So all that's left to do now is take the clip back out for the pre-tensioner, put the cover back on, and then that's that job done. Then we'll get back on with the headlights. Result. Right. And that's that for this week. Very short video this week, just as a, hopefully this will help some people out. It's happened to me, I've been told how to do it, so I'm presuming it's a bit of a common fault on them. Quite simple, it was actually easier than I thought it would be. It's just a simple matter of popping the two covers apart, find the spring, I straightened the spring back up because my spring was slightly twisted, so I'd straighten it up with a pair of pliers, popped it back in again, it all works, covers back on, making sure the little rubber stretchy boot underneath is back in place, clipped it all back together again, it all seems to work. Fantastic, right, hope that's of use to you. If it is, leave a comment down below. If you have a solution for fixing the really horrible I won't rewind seatbelts, let us know in the comments below. I'm sure there'll be other viewers who would love to know some sort of solution for that. I've just put it down to the fact that just old and getting a bit lazy, you know, so I'm actually in the habit now when I take it off, I just manually feed it back in. Anyway, that's all there is for that. Next week I'm hoping I'll have an update video on the headlights. It should have been out this week, but I've had a little bit of an issue in that one of my headlights actually, one of my indicators actually snapped. So that stopped working, so that kind of slowed us up quite a bit. And yeah, if you're waiting for updates on this, I have, I'm still waiting on a few bits and bobs coming in. However, I do have, for those that have been following my social media, that's not all of it. If you know, you know. So yeah, we're getting some bits are coming in now, ready to get a start on it. Waiting on a few more bits coming in. However, as I say, at the minute, priority number one is going to be on the Calibra, because I seriously need the Calibra back on the road, because I just, at the end of the day, I just haven't got a car on the road myself at the minute, and it's kind of, you don't realise how much it wounds you until you don't have a car on the road yourself, then it's kind of a bit soul destroying. Yeah, so hopefully we should be back on with that in the next couple of weeks. There will be a video out next week, as I say, on the headlights. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you found this video helpful, and we shall see you next time. Cheers.